I must confess that being a part of Jaago Re was not a choice that I made. I was lucky enough to get the opportunity and aware enough to kind of accept it. This is always something you always dream about, and it doesn't happen in real life. Well, it's happening right here, right now, and I guess 10 years from now when we look back, this very room will be the room where the change actually started. For me, Jaago Re is not about voter registration at all. I think it's about participation. It's about choice. It's about either abstaining from making a choice or making a choice. So, and either ways, whether we abstain from making a choice or we make a choice, the fruits of the choice is what we'll have to bear and taste as such.
कि कुदरत हंस पड़ेगी हो
अब भी जिसका खून न खौला, खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो देश के काम न आए वो बेकार जवानी है।
The mission of Jaago Re 1 billion votes is a very simple one-line mission. We didn't want to talk, we didn't want to preach. We said to awaken and enable the citizens of India, especially the youth, to register for voting, because that is the biggest problem we face. We have generated an online registration engine in which consumes only 5 minutes of your time to register your application and get it out. The next level, what we do is constantly update the citizen of saying, this is your voter registration status. This is the latest election news which has come out. This is the election day. And every other reminder pertaining to voting.
There are a lot of good things that are happening. And this is the time when we have to consolidate. This is the time when we have to show we have the killer instinct. This is the time when you have to run that lost mile. It's not going to happen by each one of you buying bigger cars. It's not going to happen by each one of you buying bigger houses. It's not going to happen by each one of you sending your children to better schools. It's not going to happen by you people going to bigger restaurants or more jazzy restaurants. It is going to happen if you say, I will exercise my right to make sure that the interface between the citizen and the government becomes better and better and better. You have to decide that this country will be a better country for your children, your grandchildren. And that all of that is possible only if you exercise your
The Jaago Re 1 billion votes campaign is primarily focused on youth. The entire idea is it's been very youth-centric, simply because around 30% of our population constitute of young voting voters, So that's extremely an important figure for any kind of change that we might want to see. And why do they matter? There is a chance that if we unite and if youth take part in these upcoming general elections and assembly elections across India, we could probably have a substantial voice in policy making this time around, unlike previously.
When we first heard about it, what struck us was the sheer simplicity of the idea. It was so simple, it immediately kind of just made us feel that we all were set on a stage, and if we fail to actually just go ahead and make best use of it, the failure would be ours and not anyone else. I had no doubt, none of us, whether it was Azim Premji or some of our other colleagues, had any doubt whether Wipro and its employees, whether they would willingly embrace this whole initiative.
www.jaagore.com is not about registration. That's just the roadmap. That's not the end of it. But to create an energy level around you, to create an aura around you, and make it a part of your active social conversation, active family dinner talk, for it to spread, to be a catalyst in it. So if we are 180 people in this room, we are not looking at 180 registrations. That would be a colossal waste of an afternoon right now. Your time and everybody else's time. If you can translate this 180 to 18,000 to 1,80,000, I think that's where it lies. I think it's an incredible idea. Incredible as an incredible can be. It's absolutely mind-blowing, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's powerful. The only thing you need to change is the person you look at into the mirror every day morning. If you change that person, the whole world will change in one day. And I think that's the subconscious behind www.jaagore.com. That's the subconscious.